Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that a whole day. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Ducks will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Hand off to the single back. He stopped him right at the 24.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's a heavy formation, extra blockers on the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. They call the draw play here. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. Important 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Sooners line it up with 1st and goal.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough, tough environment for visitors. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll ride the back again here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. Makes a quick grab. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And one final play before the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 6-7, Oklahoma 3.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Bringing it back, it's McClellan. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not.
He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with a touchback. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And here's the handoff. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that for a running game.
3rd down play for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
A nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker room.
Sooners offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Looks like he's going to run it. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
He'll try a pass here. Looks at the sideline. What a catch there to stay in bounds. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
The Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. It goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down after that previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Humphreys. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That pass is caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now.
Timeout, Oregon.
And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's McClellan. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down. Offense showing a bunch formation now.
First down for the offense.
Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle, but first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The Ducks will line up here on first down and goal. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Looking to scramble now. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the return are brought down by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught for the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Brings up 2nd down.
And the Ducks are in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Snags the quick throw. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
Touchdown, Oregon.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point is good. They're pulling away 35-3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Oregon, 35, Oklahoma.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly, but a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Here comes a handoff. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Good enough for a first down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 35, Oklahoma 3.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a draw to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's a shotgun run call. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. And they'll move to 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today,
And this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And he's tackled after the catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here's the second down play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Stop short of the marker after just a short gain. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And then first down, they go right back to him. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Looking to pass this time. It's a quick grab. Will he score here? Touchdown, Ducks. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. Oregon 42.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Set to kick this.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Looks to the left, pass caught. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Easy. 691, Gator score.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He flips it to the back across the middle. And the play is good enough for a first down. They move the ball to the 44.
Well, as a quarterback, you're always trying to obviously find that open window to be able to throw the football into. That time, that wide open was right in the middle of the field. Makes it so easy on the quarterback to make that throw and pick up good yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Escapes the pocket. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. This one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the